Hello, are you ready for lesson 323 today? We are moving on to our next lesson with the workbook A Course in Miracles. I'm about to read today's lesson. The links are right under this video so that you can do the practice when you're ready. So let us get started. So the key phrase, which I've posted behind me again today, is I gladly make the sacrifice of fear. We do gladly make that sacrifice of fear. Let's get rid of that today. So here we go. Here is the only sacrifice. You ask of your beloved son or daughter. You ask him or her to give up all suffering, all sense of loss and sadness, all anxiety and doubt, and freely let your love come streaming in to his or her awareness, healing them of pain and giving them your own eternal joy. Such is the sacrifice. You ask of me, and one I gladly make, the only cost of restoration of your memory to me for the salvation of the world. And as we pay the debt we owe to truth, a debt that merely is the letting go of self-deceptions and of images we worshipped falsely, truth returns to us in wholeness and in joy. We are deceived no longer. Love has now returned to our awareness, and we are at peace again, for fear has gone and only love remains. I gladly make the sacrifice of fear. Of course we do, don't we? We gladly make it, but it's a daily exercise in actually choosing it every day, because we choose to listen to the thoughts that run like a stream in the mind. And it's like if you think of a river and there's like little bits of gold in there. So it's like all these thoughts come flying through our minds a lot of the time. There's some really good ones, that can lift your spirits, but there's a lot of negative ones that can really drop your energy, create suffering, create division, create all of these things. And you've got to kind of sieve through all of those to the gold, to the truth, which is where love resides. It's that place where you could be out, say, with friends, and you have this self-identity, and something about something someone has said has raised a concern in your self-identity mindset, saying, he or she shouldn't have said that way to me, this separate self, and so I'm going to get all riled up because this means, and off it will give you a lot of meanings as to why you are rightfully in the right place to cause this huge ruckus about your individual self being sort of spoken to a certain way, and off it goes. And that's just one snippet. We do this with so many things, and it's this mind that is constantly playing like a cassette recorder. I'm going back into the 80s here, or a record, or a CD, or a downloaded stream, It's playing all of the time, constantly, and we have to become aware of it. That is why awareness is key to letting go of all the fear. Because if we're not aware that we're allowing those fearful thoughts to then drive our day, we will constantly go that way. We'll get into that little self-identity, anxious, maybe angry, whatever. We're never sort of stable. We're never just like loving what is, because we can't just love what is with the mind. It made meaning out of everything. It doesn't let it just be. It has to force it, put it, place it, chunk it into things. It's like this separate everything. We're like a whole massive jigsaw puzzle. Everything has its place and part in the mind because it doesn't like being uncertain. It likes to feel like it's in control of everything, when really it never is. That is just a huge illusion. We are part of the wholeness. We are part of everything. We're not the separate part that needs all of these things to be a certain way around it. We are it. We are the whole. So there's no need to get so riled up with all these separate parts, because they're not separate. They're just little aspects of us. We need to bring back together again so that we can feel the love in the world and just be at peace in the world and with everything around us, you know? That's the place to be. So check in with the mind regularly. Don't allow the thoughts don't acknowledge them as your truth. Question them. Listen to that. Write them out. That's a great way as well, because sometimes we're so busy just thinking them, they go past so quickly. You start writing, like say you've got a feeling that's come up. Get your pen, paper and write, and just see the thoughts that are creating that feeling within you. And then just wash them all away. Get them to a place where you're back in the state of love. That you know that everything is as it's meant to be right now. You are perfect just the way you are. Nothing needs to be changed. Be grateful for where you are. Be grateful for what you have around you and find the good in everything. Look to the heart. Look to the light in everything. That is going to be your guiding light to get you towards love and to let go of all the dark fear thoughts that surround. And you can do it. You've done it before. You can do it again. It's just the practice, and it's becoming more and more aware of when those thoughts really start chipping away at you, creating the feelings within you that aren't positive. They are your little indicators to wake up, ditch the thoughts, and just get back to who you are. Okay, that's the lesson for today. So have a brilliant practice moving towards love. Take care. Bye.